I'm assuming. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time here on the Fresh Ground Comic stage. So please give her a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ms. Eunice Black, ladies and gentlemen. Casually, sexily sauntering her way.
Was he saying something about me doing drugs? I wasn't listening. Is that what he said?
You weren't. Please.
I am so impressed with this crowd, so give yourself a round of applause. Come out on a rainy Friday night. I actually checked the weather before we came out, and just so y'all know, I don't know if y'all saw the weather, there's like a cold front coming through the Midwest states, and then a low pressure will hit us by noon tomorrow. Right, that's my point. Who cares, right? So I get really turned off when I watch the weather, because all I really want to know is, should I wear my flip-flops or my boots tomorrow, right? So that's where technology has really gone wrong. If I wasn't here with all you beautiful, shiny faces, I'd be at home probably watching Dateline. And if I'm guessing, they'd probably be talking about Tiger Woods, right? Is anybody tired of talking about Tiger Woods? Anybody? Oh, y'all like hearing about this bull? That's messed up. Okay, well, as a black woman, I have something to say. I know a lot of people, there's been a lot of conjecture about how the black community feel about Tiger and all these white women, and he's cheating all these white women. Well, I'm going to tell you why I'm offended, okay? This is my time to talk to mostly white people about how I feel about Tiger Woods fucking all these white women, okay? And it being on the news, okay? I would like to say this for a fact. There are many black women that are fucking married athletes, and it ain't been on the news yet, so I want equal time, all right? I'm upset. I want my own time. Fucking for free, no coverage. Who does that? Black women do. The other thing I love to do is watch SVU and Law and Order marathons. Anybody get caught up in the marathons? Let me tell you what I figured out. They don't mean for you to watch back to back episodes like I do, because they recycle actors. Have you ever noticed that? So if you start watching the Law and Order marathon in the morning, you'll see that actor, they might just be like the body in the morgue or something, and then maybe 2 or 3 episodes later, they're like the victim's parent, and a few episodes later, they're the perpetrator. Then you keep watching till around 7, 8 o'clock, now they ain't working the DA's office. They don't mean for you to keep watching. Because y'all know Ice-T didn't start out as no detective on that show. You know this. I just had to call that episode. I'm actually one of those people they make commercials for. I really love commercials. I T-roll a lot of stuff, and I fast forward through some of them. But I want to talk about some of my favorite commercials. Now, right now there's a lot of drug commercials on, somebody's talking about gas. Okay, so I saw the commercial for Flomax. Anybody know what the Flomax is for? Nobody know? No one's taking Flomax in here?
Yes.
It's for enlarged prostates, right? And which I think is ironic, because at some point, men, then only you can answer this, at some point you wanted really big balls, didn't you? No? Oh, okay. Well, they have a pill for that when they get too big. I guess. That's what the commercials say. I'm sorry, big balls is funny to me. Other commercial I love right now, I love the Charmin tissue commercial. And they have the little bears out there in the woods. It's a little cartoon, and they have the little tree. And that cute little bear turns around and he got all that tissue stuck over there. That's nasty as hell. So I started thinking about the guy at the toilet tissue company. He's been coming to work every day, been having staff meetings, we've been using toilet paper. It had to be that one brave soul, right? He came to work and said, today I'm going to speak up in the staff meeting, okay? I don't care what they think about me, I'm going to say it. So we're in the conference room, we're at the toilet paper company, and guys, you know, I want to say something. You know, I think we might want to think about maybe 2 or 3 ply, because I'm still getting shit on my hands. Anybody else? Somebody had to say it. I'm not mad at you. Everyone should. 2 ply. The cheap tissue ain't worth it. Because then you have to spend more in soap. Shut up. The other commercial commercial I love is, I think it's Colgate. You know, they say 9 out of 10 dentists say use Colgate. So the person I actually want to hear from is the dentist that said don't fuck with Colgate. And if Chris had a good marketing plan, that would be the next commercial, like, hey, I'm the dentist that said don't fuck with Colgate, this is why. And then I would buy the Chris, right? But they're not thinking about it like I am, I guess. They have jobs and stuff. I actually want to shout out all the black people in the room. Guess who they came to see? I'm sorry, I had a glass of wine. Lost my mind. You know, I usually don't like to talk about the difference between white people, black people. You know, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? No? Yes? Okay, I'll tell you. We're all the same. We all want the same things out of life. What? Life, liberty, joy, happiness, free cable. Black people think? Y'all pay for cable, right? But the only difference, and I think it's between white and black people, seriously, this is the only difference I've been able to find. I actually have quite a few black friends. I actually have black people in my family. Let you know, I know black people. But the only difference I have found, really, is just how we kill each other. You know, because black people, we may do a drive-by shooting. There's no commitment. We're just gonna shoot you. You know, white people, I don't know, you put so much time and energy and work into killing each other. So you're gonna stalk somebody, and then you're gonna kidnap them, and then you're gonna keep them in the basement, and then you're gonna torture them, and then you have a baby with them, and then you raise the baby. And you take the baby to school, and then you kill one of the babies, and then you take the other baby back. And it's just like all this extra stuff. That's the only difference between white people and black people. Actually, you know what? Let me say, the difference is the audience between a black crowd and a white crowd audience, and this is why I actually prefer white people. White people, y'all sit on the edge of your seat, wave and laugh. It's so exciting to see the people first, like, she gonna say something funny in a minute. And even if I don't, y'all still smile approvingly. I like that. I appreciate it. Good looking out. Trying to see what else is going on other than Tiger Woods. You know, I feel like my mom, you know, I love her. She encouraged me as a young child, go to college, work hard. And I'm kind of disappointed because, you know, I really did that route. I have the student loans to prove it, but I feel like y'all would already know who I was if I had just been really smart about it and just had a sex tape, right? Why is that funny? Why black people don't have sex tapes y'all want to see? Huh? I'm not going to go that route. We're a little bit more private. So I don't think that Tiger Woods wasn't fucking any black women. I just think we're a little bit more private about our stuff because I am 155 billion% convinced that, like, well, Bill Clinton, he was the first black president. Y'all know Bill Clinton got a little DeAndre Billy Clinton somewhere, Jr., hiding in Little Rock, Arkansas. Black women, we don't talk about it. So I figure that comes back from our time in slave times, you know, when Master used to go out to the slave quarters. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Y'all know this happened. Y'all know about Thomas Jefferson. And they go out there and the blackest slave on the plantation get pregnant, and 9 months later she had that little high yellow baby and don't nobody say nothing. She's so much about, oh yeah, well, I used to be light skinned too before I started working in the fields and stuff.